When you open iMovie for the first time, you will be brought to your Projects page. From here you can create a new project. Before we begin to create a project, let's walk through some of the other features that are on this page. By clicking the question mark button, you can be brought through helpful tutorials that Apple provides. By clicking on video, you will see all of the videos that are in your camera roll. Your theater is where you can upload your finished iMovie projects. As we go back to projects, it's time to create a new project. We're going to begin with iMovies as opposed to trailers. Right away you will see that iMovie prompts you to bring in your most recent media. That is very helpful if you had just filmed your media like I did a few seconds ago. However, if you are looking for the media in your album that you created like we just did, you can click on Albums right here. Here I can go to my favorites, or I can click on my Simplify Fractions album. I can select all three of these pieces of media and I can go ahead and create my iMovie. Now it's time to get to work. The first thing I want to do is move some media around. I'm going to click on this picture right here and move it to the end of my iMovie by dragging my finger to the right of the screen. I realize that I actually do not want this picture anymore. By clicking on it, I can simply hit the delete button in the bottom right. There are several tools that are helpful for you as a video editor. When you first click on the clip, it will bring you to this screen on the bottom. Your actions include splitting the clip, detaching the audio, or duplicating the clip. You can adjust the speed, or you can even freeze a frame, change the volume, add titles, or add a filter to your clip. In your settings, you are able to do some more advanced options to your video that we will go through a little bit later. Now I'm going to take some time to finish editing my Simplifying Fractions video. Watch closely on the bottom of the screen and you will be able to see the edits that I am making to my video clips, such as splitting the clips and creating short transitions in between them to make a more effective and engaging video for students. As you can see, I was able to make some splits and delete some clips in order to create this quick snap transition video. When you are finished working on your video, at least for that moment in time, you will want to click Done to save your progress. You can now go back to your projects and begin another project, or continue working on a different project, or you can simply close out of the app. But let's go back in and check out our video first before we decide if we are completely finished. By clicking the play button on the screen right here, you can watch your video in part screen. By clicking the play button at the bottom left, we can watch it in full screen. 4/5 is my magically simplified fraction that came from and is equivalent to 8/10. I perform this trick by finding the greatest common factor, or GCF, between my numerator and my denominator. I then divide both the numerator and denominator by this GCF. The GCF between 8 and 10 is 2, so if I divide 8 by 2, I get 4, and when I divide 10 by 2, I get 5. Now we've made 4/5, a fraction that is easier to work with. It's simplified! As you can see, in the Simplifying Fractions video we've created, I've been able to split clips that came from a specific album on my camera roll. In fact, I've been able to delete clips. I've also been able to add a few effects, including a voiceover as well as some transitions.